What's up, guys? Tony Hannity's here from LazyTechGuys.com, and this is the Evo Check for the Samsung Galaxy S6 by Tech21. Stay tuned. So we've been covering Tech21 for a few years now, and this is actually one of the first cases that we've been testing that takes advantage of their newest technology called FlexShock. Previous to FlexShock, they were using something called D3O, and although that was really awesome and it did very well for them for a few years, the one thing that it had as a drawback was that it had to be orange. And orange isn't a bad color. I mean, hey, go Giants, right? But the fact of the matter remains that they had to outsource to a different company that created D3O. So FlexShock is their own creation, and it uses the same idea. In fact, it's under the same umbrella of their ideology of impactology. Looking at this new case from Tech21, this was actually for the Galaxy S6, and this is the Evo Check. And so the Evo line, if you're not familiar with it, it's just your standard case which goes around the back and the sides, but they have Evo Check as well as Evo Mesh, and basically that's just the design difference of the way that it looks. It comes in white, and there's also, this is clear, there's a darker color as well too. So there's a lot of customization that you can pull from. In great Tech21 fashion, everything works. I mean, it feels really good in the hand. You can get to all the buttons very easily. You don't have to press that much harder to be able to access the buttons. And what I mean by that is simply this. This is the case for my Lumia 830, and you know, it was a $10 case that I got on Amazon. One big thing that I have issue with this case is, although it only cost me a few dollars, just pressing the button, just the on-off switch or the camera shutter down here at the bottom, it is super difficult. Like, I have to press extra hard to get to it, whereas without the case, you just tap it once and it automatically will activate, just boom. But with the case on there, first off, it's harder to find it, and then having to press it, I have to exert just a little bit more effort to be able to get that going. And that's the nice thing. With the Tech21 case, that is not the case whatsoever. Now, the material other than the FlexShock, the outer core of the case is really nice and grippy. Not too grippy, like it won't be super hard just to get out of your pocket, but once it's in your hand, it'll stay in your hand. And one thing that was noticed is once it's on the dash of your car, it actually stays on the dash of your car if you turn left or right. Maybe not too crazily, but in your everyday average driving situations, it can stay there without you having to add an extra layer of grip on the dash itself, like we've probably seen in the past before. Getting to the charger is very easy. Getting to the headphone jack is very easy. Now, if you have a headphone head that is a little bit thicker, then yeah, that might be an issue, but just your standard headphone jack, no problem. And I know some cases will add an extra ring around a photo because it layers on top of the camera just a little bit, like there's a little purple hue in some cameras with some cases. This is not one of those times. So again, overall, very high marks with the Tech21 case. I would say that if there's any drawback with it is it's actually really difficult to clean. And now some of you might say, what are you talking about? Well, clean your phone, clean your case. Statistically speaking, your phone is a lot more dirtier than what's in your bathroom right now, which is weird and gross. But the fact is, if you're like me and you do clean your phone and clean your cases, there are actually ridges on the inside of the case and dirt can get in there and it's a little bit hard to clean. But when it comes to what is worthwhile in sacrificing, that's worthwhile in sacrificing because overall everything else about the case is really top notch. So go check it out if you're able to go and see the case for yourself. The nice thing about the retail packaging is they make it really easy to take out of the packaging so you can test it on your own phone. I was very happy with it, and I think you would be too. So let us know what you think. Leave comments in the section below, and like this video, subscribe to the whole channel, and we will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.